What's up, everybody? As if y'all haven't seen my smiling face enough today, but I really couldn't talk about it on the podcast I was on with my friend Keon and his friend Angel. But I did want to take time to talk about Amber Guyger and how everyone is feeling, because I know a lot of people are upset by the fact that she received 10 years. Um, she probably wouldn't have gotten any time if she had been actually acting within her duties, but she was an off-duty officer at the time of the crime. But what I wanted to say is just think about it this way. First of all, we got a conviction. Okay, she got convicted for murder. And then on top of that, she will be doing time. Now, it may not be a significant time. Both of them, John, will not be coming back. And that is unfortunate, what she did. I mean, could you imagine sitting in your house, minding your own business, eating ice cream and getting murdered? I mean, just imagine. But at the same time, I think we should at the very least look at this as number one, progress, and number two, a victory. Because think about Philando Castille, think about Trayvon Martin. George Zimmerman wasn't even an officer of the law. He was just neighborhood watchman who decided today would be a good day to kill a black person. Or I'm sure in his mind he was thinking, nigger. Philando Castille, the officer that murdered him right there on Facebook Live, did not get any time. He got off. I forgot what the other guy's name was. Louisiana, who killed somebody. The officer. None of these people have been prosecuted and convicted for anything. Now, the sad part is Amber will be out in 5. She will probably spend most of the time in solitary confinement, because, I mean, she really can't be part of the population because they'll kill her immediately. So I just think that we should all look at this as progress and a victory, because she could have gotten off. They may not have even taken it to trial. Hell, she could still be wearing a damn uniform. And for it to be Texas, hey Cheryl, how you doing? And for this to be Texas, I really consider it a victory. So times are changing, and I'm glad to see she got convicted. Now, other people had things to say about the mom and everybody forgiving Amber for murdering their loved one. Well, the Bible teaches us that we should forgive our enemies and we should pray for them. But I'm going to tell you this much. I don't know if I could have handled that much restraint and humility. So, I just can't see it, because she intentionally and willfully went into that man's home and murdered him. And all these old text messages and things that were coming up. I mean, she's a racist. And I guess she did what the crazy ass racist lady in California did. Saying she wants to kill a nigga. Okay. So, I mean, what's done is done. He's not going to come back, but it's a victory. She got 10 years. She'll be out in 5. She'll forever be a felon. She will never, ever be able to be a police officer again, or security guard, or anything like. She'll never be able to own a firearm unless she's, riding dirty. It's going to be very hard for her to procure employment. So she really just screwed over her life. So this is an indefinite life sentence, whether she's behind bars or outside the bars, it doesn't matter. Now, they will try to appeal it. I don't think that there is anything appealable, but you never know. The Texas Appeals Court could say, hey, whatever. Cheryl said it's too much. I mean, it really is too much, and it's overwhelming. I know God teaches us to forgive our enemies, but I'm just like, honey, I can't comfort you or provide any words of comfort, But I guess sometimes the forgiveness is not so much for the enemy. It's much more for ourselves, because holding on to anger and stuff like that's poison. That can manifest into something that affects our health. So it's bad enough she already took a life. Why allow the life of your loved one that was taken to manifest inside your body and become poison? Now, there is another disturbing case that everyone is posting about, and I haven't had time to research and look at it, but I did want to comment on this, and I will continue to say this, people. Justice is not blind. Okay, she sees all, knows all, and they know what they're doing. Really, if you think about it, the more money you got, the better off you might be for a good criminal defense. So there was a young man in Ohio that murdered an on-duty police dog, probably during some sort of crime. I didn't read the details, but the man got 45 years in prison in Ohio. I kind of went over, I tried to look for the sentencing guidelines for what is the minimum and maximum you can be sentenced in the state of Ohio for murdering an officer. Because I know y'all like it's an animal, but I mean, he was acting in the line of duty. He was an animal. But it also makes you really wonder what's the value of a human life these days, especially a black life. You know, Tupac, I always quote him, tell me what is a black life worth? And yeah, he killed the dog during the progress of a crime, Cheryl. Some black man in Ohio, and he got 45 years in prison for it. And I have to do some research, but I just wanted to hop on here and talk about it. But I need to look and see what the sentencing guidelines is for you to murder an officer in the line of duty, because the dog is considered by its definition an officer, and you murdered the dog in the line of duty. But, 10 years, it's not what we would like, but she got 10 years. You said, I'm going to bed. I can't. I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, it really is. I got to go to court myself in the morning. I got to go dispute this ticket. I love Smyrna, but the cops really, y'all didn't have to give me that damn ticket. But that's how it is. You know that animals' lives are more important than black lives. Y'all know that, right? Because I mean, there's always people getting convicted for animal cruelty and all this stuff. But if you're a police officer and you murder someone, it's okay. But I'm just gonna pray for the John family, both of John's family. He seemed to be a beautiful man, with many talents other than just being an accountant. He had a very nice voice to sing. And it's unfortunate that this woman, Amber Guyger, decided, I'm in the mood. Because like everyone said, whenever you walk into your abode, you know what your house is. There's a specific scent. There's usually something in the entranceway to indicate. I mean, I've been to the south side of Lamar Apartments. I know a couple of people that live over there. I mean, but she got what she deserved. She'll be punished indefinitely. And she may not even survive prison. And I'm not saying I wish death on anyone. I don't care who it is. But I mean, you never know. Sometimes guards look the other way. But that's all I've got. If anyone has any more comments, because I see there are some people on here watching, if you want to talk more about it. But I mean, justice isn't always fair, and justice ain't always blind either. And I was surprised because I speculated 15 to 20. The max she could have got was 99 years, but we all knew there was no way she was getting 99 years. But justice was served. She's a felon, a convicted felon. Unless she wins on appeal, which I don't foresee that. I don't think there's any reversible error there, but you never know. Her lawyers can get real creative. And someone was asking me last night on the radio show, what kind of defense could you really provide to someone that went in and murdered somebody in cold blood? The only thing you can do is try to keep them off the deathbed table. That's the only thing you can do at that point, in my opinion. I don't know, Monica, if you're still watching, if you want to chime in, I just don't see it. I didn't see a defense for her other than her trying to claim insanity. And then they tried to claim the castle doctrine, which is basically stand your ground, when you in your house. But baby, that wasn't your house. And, you weren't on drugs. Unless you were on drugs or something, I don't see how you didn't know that wasn't your house. Okay. But, when you become an attorney, you swear before, as a member of the bar, you going to zealously represent your client, whomever it is, no matter how despicable they are. Sometimes you don't even have a choice, because sometimes the judges will see you in court and assign you somebody you don't even want. The cop who killed a 15-year-old child only got 15 years, so I didn't expect her to get much. Okay. Wait a minute, who was that? There was someone, I think it was in Chicago, wasn't it? They killed Laquan somebody, and the officer only got 6 years. So I'm just telling y'all, it's getting better, because at least they getting prison time. I mean, that's all I can tell y'all. They getting prison time. if they weren't getting prison time, and because I love the meme that was going around about the Dallas riot police kind of just set their shields down or whatever when the verdict came out guilty, because no one is no one was angry about it other than the racists. And there are groups here on Facebook that have support groups for Amber Guyger and support Amber Guyger. Also, the number of years had to be unanimous, so I think they were tired and ready to go home. Okay. How long was that trial? It wasn't that long, was it? Because y'all know I don't watch the news anymore since that man they say is our president became president. Them brothers on the prosecution was good, but the brother of Botham was about to bring me to tears today. Roy Oliver was a Balk Springs officer here that got the 15. Okay, I remember that. Okay, I remember that now. Okay, I remember that now. Well, at least he got 15 years and he'll be a felon too. And that's the thing about it, people. And I said it on my show, and y'all, I don't know who was watching, but I said it. White people, y'all's days of getting away with shit is over. You may not get as much time as the average black person would get, but the shit that y'all been doing and thinking you can exercise your privilege and just kill black people and that you're above the law, those days are over now. You should have known that when, we got smartphones and people got smart about it and start filming the buffoonery and shenanigans y'all do. That's why that lady at CVS in California don't have a job anymore. That's why all these teachers end up getting fired with their racist rants and stuff. It is over. It is 2019. And while it may not seem we're making a lot of progress, we are. It was a week and a half, and they were sequestered the entire time. No phones, no television. Ooh, child, no phones, no televisions, or nothing. Jesus, I'd be like, can I bring my Kindle? Okay, okay, how about a library card? Can I bring my library books? Is that okay? I mean, I think I would go insane. I mean, unless they let them watch Netflix or something. I mean, there's no news on there. But okay, so that trial for Amber Guyger, y'all, if y'all didn't hear, it was a week and a half, and they were sequestered the entire time. So, Millie, what you laughing at, girl? I would be insane because I can't. I gotta have music, I gotta have TV, and I gotta have my books. I just gotta have that. Those are the things I need to survive. But I hope they got on suicide watch, because the heifer might try to kill herself. You never know. That happens apparently in prison these days. And I'm also going to be watching that case out of California. What's his name? The dude that was out here killing black men, but he was I just need a lobster. You know what? Millie said if she was sequestered, she would just need a lobster dinner. But here's the thing also, people. I am so grateful that the people decided to be jurors. I know a lot of people always say that they hate being jurors. I hate when I get a jury summons. I don't want to take the day off. My work will pile up. Fuck that work. Y'all need to do your civic duty, because there are now I be pissed because every time I've had jury duty, they send my ass right back home. Okay, I don't even get to go through voir dire. I'm just like, don't somebody want to ask me questions? Like, I want to sit on the jury, and I really do. So, I mean, and my job pays me, I still get paid for my job, my full-time wage. So it doesn't matter. So y'all do y'all civic duty, and I'm willing to bet that is exactly why Amber got convicted, because there were people willing, ready, and able to sit on that jury. And they said it was diverse. I think it was like 4 black people, Hispanic, Asian, maybe 2 white people. I don't remember the exact breakdown, but I thought that was good. So it's progress being made. So just be grateful that, everything is okay. And by the way, when I say white people, y'all know some of my best friends are white. I'm talking about the racist white people that think they can get away with shit. Okay. Show up for jury duty, and you have to register to vote to get in the pool. So yeah, register to vote so you can be a juror, so you can help make justice fair again. See, that's another one. Help make justice fair again. Because, you can get on there. Now, you might not always make it, but just show up. Like they tell us at open mic, Show up and go up. That's what's going to happen. Okay, it was 5 black people, 5 Latino/Asians, and 2 white people on the jury. That's what it was. So, be part of the solution and don't get mad when stuff, because if you didn't do your part, if you can say that you did your part, then it shouldn't be a problem. So stop running from jury duty. Okay, now for those of you who, you have to eat what you kill, I understand, because hey, I understand. But for those of us who especially work in these corporate jobs where they'll pay us, girl, just go on down there and take you a book and sit down there and chill out like I do whenever I get called for jury duty. I don't mind. Unfortunately, I got to go to court tomorrow because I got a speeding ticket. I got to dispute and try to get it reduced down. And y'all think that'll work if I tell the judge, hey, can we reduce this to under 5 miles per hour? I was going 15 miles over the speed limit. Yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta get up in the morning. Y'all know I am not a morning person. I usually sleep till 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, and then I get up. But I gotta get up and be at court at 10 a.m., and that's gonna be a struggle for me. She said vacation. My friend Billy's so crazy. I like jury duty. It's a vacation day. But that's all I've got. Y'all can comment on the playback way back. I'll try to get this posted. And be sure y'all to check out the podcast I did today with my friend Keon and his friend Angel about black love. So you think you're ready for black love. I don't know if I'm ready for black love, but it is cuffing season. Okay, some of y'all already cuffed up. You married people, okay. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Good night.